Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick's shop. I'm going to talk about this Mastodon right here. I'm not too happy because I called Sim Racing and one person talked to me about it. I was talking to him. He said, yeah, this will work just fine for your vehicle. Okay, yeah, it fits right. Bled it, bench bred it like it said, like it told us to do, and followed the instructions on how to do it. Because it's obviously we know how to bench bleed a freaking mass cylinder. But still, we follow the instructions just to make sure we follow everything correctly. We bled the brakes on my Suburban for 6 hours straight. Now, I get you why there's no one on there, because I want to see the difference. So, we got somewhat a good pedal. It was not like hard, but it was getting to that set point. There was no more air in the system. This, actually, I found out that I want to see maybe this thing was effective. Well, today, because since there was a holiday, stupid holiday, New Year crap, but got this done. Called Simon today, found out this is the incorrect one for my Suburban. This is actually made for disc-on-disc brakes. I have disc brakes in the front, as you can see. And then I have 13-inch brakes and a drum. Don't mind that, it's just a wheel seal because we always got to take the axle apart to get the drum off. That's not fun. That's a pain. But I do like it because my brother likes it too, because if the axle snaps, it stays in there. My axle won't fly out like some vehicles do. But it stays in there unless you shear off used bolts and then your axle flies out and your wheel goes with it. That's the only way you can do it. Or you break the lug nuts and the wheel falls off. That's another thing too. And it's got all new wheel seals replaced last year. Or actually, yeah, sometime this year. I think it was end of last year or in January. Same time this year. Well, not this year, but 2022. And it had new brakes. Everything's brand new in it. Wheel seals are brand new. The calipers are still technically new. Brake shoes are still new. Mass cylinder failed, and it took out the old brake booster with it. I went back to Oslo and got my money back on that crap because reman manufacturer stuff sucks. This is a reman as well, and you can see this has been leaking for a long time, as it did my fender well. Because when you go around corners, because the lids ain't sealing correctly. Well, I'm kind of upset right now at Summit, and I told them exactly what I got. I don't have ABS brakes because obviously you don't see no ABS system in this vehicle at all, right? None. It's a 1983 Chevy Suburban. Ports and valve was right down there. Where there's none of that crap. So they sent me this other one that looks like it's made for ABS systems. It has something like this. I'm just getting worked up, but it's like this. It's plastic reservoir and a plastic lid. Usually that tells me that's for like ABS systems, because that's what our dad's truck has. And some of the newer Suburbans will have that, so I don't really know if that will work or not, but we'll see when it gets here. It might be like this. The guy, I called him and told him that, hey, that's an incorrect one, because they're going to replace this one since they messed up, because I even told him, the guy told me that this will work on my vehicle, and it would not. Because I told him it's got disc in the front and drums in the back. This is a JB7 vehicle. For brake system is JB7. And this has got a vacuum. But I told her I don't need to replace the brake booster because it's brand new. It works fine. The mass cylinder does not. I was like, we pumped it good enough. And then when you start the vehicle up, you hit that brake and your foot goes like that instantly to the pedal or to the floorboard. Which ain't supposed to do that. Found out disc brakes require more throw, I guess, for more fluid or something like that. I don't know how not ABS, disc brakes all the way around work exactly, but I know with drum and disc. But me and my brother, for shit and giggles, we threw this one back on, tightened it up, put the lines in, kind of did a fast bleed from here, and believe it or not, I got pedal. And how this looks is they're all open channel. So I think the back is, or is the front, right? Has the I don't want to get brake fluid in my hand though.
One smaller than the other.
Yeah, one smaller than the other. I'm just gonna do this as video comparison.
Hang on.
Yeah. Ow, my arm. Hurt my. Are you serious? I was going backwards with it. Oh Jesus. I was. So you can see how the back is smaller, the front is bigger.
That's what she said.
That's funny. Now I just need a screwdriver here, because this I can keep this one so it doesn't really matter. Now I don't know what to do with this one because it's technically still new. Oh yeah. But if anybody, and you can see, that's big.
Tell them we're buying one from O'Reilly's.
Yep, I get to that here in a second. So anyway, went to O'Reilly's, talked to them. I even brought this one in just to make sure. This one guy knows his stuff. Immediately he looks at this and goes, "Oh, that's for disc on disc." And I was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what the one lady found out too from Summit." And they're still sending me the incorrect one still. But the guy, he kind of got, I could tell he was getting snotty, but I just kept it cool. I'm like, "That's the wrong one." He goes, "I could tell by the picture." You could tell by look at the yeah, because how these look compared to these look, the one they're sending me does not look like that at all. It don't even look like this. So O'Reilly's has one just like this style, brand new, not remanufactured, not reman, totally 100% new. And I'll get it here tomorrow because we got the wrong one for it. So hopefully
we got the right one now.
Well, I mean, there's like this break, look, this one here, and they gave me the wrong one. They're now gonna send me another one. So now O'Reilly's, they're gonna help me out. So it's like what, $64, something like that for it, 70 something.
Yeah, about $66.
Yeah. So it's gonna work better than this. What happens when the master cylinder decides the back seal blows out? Your brake fluid sometimes will go into the master cylinder or brake booster or power booster, and it ruins the seals in there, and that's how they get ruined too. That's why I lost both my stuff. So hopefully I'm making this video to help people understand. If you see some of the comments, I seen one guy said it worked for the C10. I call BS with drum. And the guy goes, "Will this work with disc and drum?" Oh yeah, it'll work with C10 or something like that. They said. I call BS on that because it did not work on mine. Why work on a C10 with disc and brake, a drum? So, and it's kind of hard, but that's about it for right now, and I'll see you guys later. I'll update you guys tomorrow too as well when I get the new mass cylinder put in and all that stuff. So that's gonna be a fun video to show you guys bench bleeding that and the process and everything. And it's kind of crazy. Even though this has got a blown out C on the back, because I don't want that to go into my thing. Okay, so I'm really going to the phone call real quick. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do a full video on bleeding the brakes and all that stuff. That way everyone can see it. And believe it or not, with this junk bass cylinder, because it's leaking out of the back, this seal's gone. I mean, it can be rebuilt, but I have no idea how to do it, and I don't want to risk doing it because honestly, my vehicle weighs around 5,000 pounds, and you think about it, that's a lot of vehicle going into somebody's car, truck, or someone pulls out or rides their bike out from me. I just don't want to take that risk. So I'm buying. So I got a new one coming. And the coolest thing is, this is what I like. That with this mass cylinder on here, I actually had pedal. So that tells me something. And I'm kind of learning about disc brakes. So the drums will have like a smaller chamber for the back, and the big one is for the caliper, which is kind of cool. Fortunately, that one doesn't have it. I mean, I could probably put a little piece of metal in there and weld it, but no matter what, it needs to be back further a little bit. So hopefully this helps somebody out, and stay tuned for the next video coming.